Mark time. Mark and 1, 2, ready, burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Get it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wheel, easy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
You must realize that these people in this organization come from all walks of life, families, jobs. We all work very hard. I think we are the only alumni corps that practices almost weekly throughout the year. But I still think the reason that we're as good as we are is because that we do it more often than other corps do.
Yeah, nice job. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Still opening up in here.
You got to keep rolling right around 2 steps. Closer, yeah. Closer, yeah.
That's the closest we've ever been. What are we doing in the back, Doug? 1, 2, 3, 4. Step going the other way. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. That's it.
Welcome back. The blare of the bugles and the beating of the drums could be heard echoing through UB's Alumni Arena today. As News 4's Lori Schultz tells us, the middle-aged musicians are gearing up for next month's Drum Corps International Summer Music Games.
The mighty St. Joe's Alumni Drum and Bugle Corps of Leroy has something to toot its horns about. These middle-aged musicians took to the field at UB's Alumni Arena to gear up for performance at next month's International Drum and Bugle Corps Championships at Rich Stadium.
Whoever thought I could do this again? You just sit home and you play the records and you stand there and you try to mark time 13 and what, half seconds, and you think, oh, how did I ever do it?
The Alumni Corps is made up of professional bugle and drum players who range in age from mid-30s to mid-80s. They're too old to compete in the International Summer Music Games, but energetic enough to give the crowd a taste of old-style drum corps.
Some old-style drum corps, some big sound, some excitement. Something that drum corps do but don't do today, but we're going to give it to them all they want.
This mighty group of musicians is part of a new wave of drum and bugle corps alumni who want one last chance to play together, for some in the national spotlight.
It means a lot to us because none of our people have ever marched in DCI. The Corps disbanded a year before DCI started, so we never had the opportunity to participate in it. So this is a big thing for us.
And people are going to see this old-style drum corps here. Tell me what about that.
Well, the old-style drum corps is we come off the starting line, which is at one end of the field, and we end on the other end of the field. The modern corps of the day start on the back side of the field, or actually they can start any place they want. It's a whole different approach to it. But we do it we're a little slower too. The modern corps, they march at a real fast cadence, but because of our age, we don't even attempt to do that. The average age is around 46. 46 is the average age. These guys come from all over. We have people from Michigan. We have one from California. We have some from Texas. We have them from Massachusetts. We have them from Rhode Island. We have them from up in Canada and all over Western New York.
And again, the focus this year, Rich Stadium.
Rich Stadium, August 12th, we're going to do the exhibition. It's probably will be the greatest thrill that most of us have ever had in drum corps. Really looking forward to it.
Lori Schultz, News 4 at 6.
I sat through the first 3 corps. You know, they've been doing this a lot longer than we have. They got a long way to go to be as good as we are. Now, last year we came out and did this show, and every corps prior to us was not entertaining. They weren't. The crowd sat there on their hands.
There was no applause, nothing. It's a little bit different this year. A little bit different. Some of the senior corps are entertaining. They did some real nice jobs out there tonight. So they've kind of warmed up and they're ready to go. Now the people expect that we're going to come out there in the green shirts, the black pants, the white hat, and do our whole routine again, all right? Now listen, please. The thing you've got to remember is this. We are not a DCI Corps. We are not a DCA Corps. We are an alumni corps who's doing something that's really going to be great 3 weeks from tonight. That's what we're doing. And that's what we're building. So don't panic tonight if you make a mistake. Don't panic. But think. Think of how hard we practiced, the small little changes we made, and the final, the big push. Be sure we all get to our spots if we can. Corner to company fronts. I think the fact that you're going to start at the starting line, and you're going to come out in the new uniforms, you're going to take the crowd right off the bat. When you hit that first note in Bully, they'll stand up and yell. In the same way of the concert, in the same way we play Old Lang Syne on the way out. But all you've got to do from the time we start until the time we finish is just think a little bit. Don't worry, enjoy it, have a good time, and think about how wonderful it's going to be 3 weeks from tonight. Just think how far we've come to get this far. We make it as far as we have today. Learn the drill, learn the music, put it all together, and do it. That's a hell of an accomplishment, and you all should be mighty proud of yourselves. So remember that. Be proud, stand tall, and remember, you're St. Joe's. We were the best in the 60s, and we're going to be the best in the 90s.